And we're done with that, so I'm just going to set it to the side.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a meal prep for the week. I'm going to be meal prepping and juicing. So there are 4 meal preps that I'm going to be doing to share with you all. The first one is a air fried imitation crab meat recipe. So you're going to take imitation crab meat straight out of the pack. You can do whichever one you would like. I did the legs, and you're just going to cut it up into pieces. You're then just going to simply toss it with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, add Old Bay seasoning, lemon pepper seasoning, garlic powder, and paprika. With this recipe, I would definitely say maybe do half a teaspoon of each of those seasonings instead of 1 full teaspoon, as it does give too much seasoning when you do 1 teaspoon as I did here. So once you mix all of this up, that's when you're going to go in and toss your imitation crab meat with those seasonings and olive oil, and you'll pop it in the air fryer on 350 for 14 to 16 minutes and just shake it halfway through. With this recipe, you can serve this with melted butter for dipping, but also you could easily make a garlic butter sauce like they do for seafood boils. Now we're going to be making the Parmesan chicken pasta. As simple and plain, you're just going to need the Parmesan garlic sauce by Buffalo Wild Wings. You can easily pick that up. You're going to need some of the roasted garlic and herb seasoning, as well as some paprika, and you're going to need the penne noodles and some Parmesan cheese and a block of cream cheese. So what we're going to use today is chicken tenderloins. I've already went ahead and washed those off, and what we're going to do is season those up really quickly using the roasted garlic and herb as well as some paprika. So as much as you want to put on these, you can. The seasonings that you're using here does not give it the flavor. What really gives it the flavor and the kick is that Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce. So what you're going to do is go ahead and get started with cooking the chicken tenderloins in a pan. I am using the avocado oil today to cook my chicken tenderloins, as the avocado oil is healthier and I do have it just sitting around to use, so why not start using it today. So what you're going to do is cook the chicken tenderloins in this pan. You can turn them about 3 to 4 minutes, let each of them get a good cook on each side. And then we're just going to simply remove the chicken, as we're going to add in some butter to this pan, cream cheese, and then eventually we're going to add in that whole bottle of Parmesan garlic sauce. And then what I'm going to do after that is add in half a bottle of that heavy whipping cream to this jar right here. I'm going to give it a good shake, and then I'm just going to mix it all up so that it is well evenly cooked. And then I'm gonna go in and add a whole bag of Parmesan cheese, and then what you can do with your chicken is just cut it up into chunks and add it back into this mixture, just like I simply am going to do here. And then what you're going to do is make sure your noodles are cooking. So I did put the water on to boil. Next thing you know, you're going to put your chicken and your sauce that you made on top of that penne once it is cooked, drained, and put back into a pan. So you can easily just cut up your chicken into slices like this, or you can make it even smaller. It's totally up to you, but it was turned out really great. And like I said, that Parmesan chicken garlic sauce was amazing. My next meal plan that I am prepping for is a quick and easy meal prep, which it can be keto and low carb. This is a jambalaya. So what you're going to need is the andouille sausage, orange pepper, as well as the onion, Louisiana Cajun seasoning, cauliflower rice. And what I'm going to do is simply go in and cut up the orange peppers as well as the half onion, put those to the side in 2 different bowls. And then I'll go in and saute the onions first in the pan, and then I'll saute the orange peppers. So I thought it was easier to just slice the onion like this. Like I said, you're gonna do a whole half an onion, but I definitely think that you really just need a couple rows of the onions like this. You don't need a whole half an onion. And then I just let those saute for a little bit before adding in the orange peppers. What you're going to do is cut up your smoked sausages, and you'll get ready to add those in too. As you add those in, let those get a good cook, and then eventually you're going to add in that whole bag of cauliflower rice along with some Cajun seasonings, and just keep sauteing and mixing all of this up and around until everything is well cooked. I will definitely say that this is amazing. This could also be a side. It could also be the main dish if you choose to do broccoli with these. It's totally up to you. The Louisiana Cajun seasoning I found at Food Lion. I'm not sure where else has this. To help anyone out, if you do know, please comment down below and help them out. The next meal that I'm going to be making, I got from Chaz's Lifestyle. I will have her link in my description box down below, as well as tagging her to show her that I made this ground turkey and rice meal prep bowl that she just recently created and shared at the beginning of 2024. So all of the things that you're going to need for this rice bowl and ground turkey bowl is ground turkey, brown rice, some onions, as well as broccoli, some salt, some pepper, olive oil, or you can use avocado oil, as she said is much richer and healthier. And then of course some peppers and some garlic, chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and that is really it. So one thing that I did in my video that she did not do was add in one of each of the bell pepper colors. So first I started off with cooking my rice in the microwave on 9 minutes with the lid on. So in order to get 2 cups, you cook it with 9 minutes on the clock. And then from there, I just went in and put the avocado oil in my pan, let that heat up really quickly. I went ahead and added in the little amount of diced onion that I had, as well as the red, green, orange, and yellow peppers. And then from there, I just sauteed those like she did. I'm going to get ready to add in that ground beef, and when I add in the ground beef, that's when I'm going to add in those seasonings, the garlic powder, the onion powder, the chili powder, the salt, and the pepper. I'm just going to cook this until it's fully cooked, and then from there, when I notice that it's fully cooked, my rice should be done, and that is when I'm going to go in and add the 2 cups of the brown rice. This honestly was the best one pan meal that I could have made this time, and I hope that I can share more recipes with you all soon, as Chaz's Lifestyle definitely gives out a bunch of different go-to recipes, whether it's juicing, whether it's meal prepping, whether it's just getting her life back on track and together. So definitely be sure to check out her video or any of her videos that are on her channel. So with this meal prep, I was easily able to make a bunch of different meals that I could take for the week. Not only did I meal prep for myself, but I meal prep for Charles as well, so that we're not spending money on food. We only spent money on food for one day, and that was our eating out day for the 2 weeks based upon my meal plan. So I did get things that I needed for the meal plan, and then I also got things that were needed just for like my kids and my household, stuff like that. So I'm steaming up some broccoli, and what I'm going to do is lay out my bowls. Here is one set of my bowls. I do also have them in black, but today I have meal prepped not only jambalaya, ground turkey and rice meals, the chicken parmesan pasta, and the air fryer imitation crab meat, which was just a snack. But I have meal prepped some things up. I do want to do a juice just to get myself back up and ready for 2024. As I said, I wanted to get back into juicing. So I do have some lemons, I have some cucumbers, and I have some apples. So I am just simply chopping up the cucumbers into fours and then chopping them in half. And then my lemons, I'm just taking the outside shell off of those, and then I'm just cutting up the apples according to the way that they're going to be able to fit into my juicer. So I did not do the whole bag. I probably did maybe like 6 to 8 because I want to make this a small batch, as I don't want it to go to waste. So with that being said, I chopped off the ends of my lemons and then just cut around the edges so that I can get the peel off. Sometimes if they're small like this, the peel doesn't mean anything because it can go in the juicer and still get the juice out of the lemon. So I will say you can try it if you want. If you don't want to try it, then this is your way to go. I know that towards the end I got lazy and didn't want to do it, and that is what you guys see here. I have the Home Geek juicer that I am using. It is a high-speed centrifuge juicer, and I will say that it is time for a new one. When you buy the cheapest thing on Amazon just to say you got one, you know, it's what you get. It juices, it works, and that's all that matters. But I just would like a different one that is going to just juice the way that I want to juice. So you have your speeds 1 and 2. 1 is for more like soft foods, 2 is for more hard foods. So cucumbers and lemons are more like a 1, apples are mostly more like a 2. So just alternate that with that. So with that being said, I wanted to make the best green juice for weight loss, and this is one of them, just to get myself back and started. This is also a sweet green juice that is so amazing because of the lemon and the cucumber and the apple juices mixing all together. I then am going to get ready to put them in these little containers that I have right here. I will have these linked in my description box down below. So thank you all so much for tuning in to today's upload, as I meal prepped for the week and wanted to share a juicing recipe with you all to refresh you on one of my favorites. So I hope that you all give this video a thumbs up. I hope that you all consider hitting the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.